Hello everyone. Today I would like to talk about a very interesting topic, and the name of the topic is my daily routine. So basically, this would be a very important discussion because our routine plays a very important role in our life. It helps us to grow in life, as well as it tells that would be able to be successful in life or would be able to not successful in life. So basically it is a very important aspect of our life. So I will be talking on this topic today. So firstly, I will talk about my morning routine, that how my morning routine looks like. So yeah, generally I used to wake up at 6 7 a.m. to between 6 to 7 a.m. But right now, because of my roommate, I am sleeping late because he sleeps late as well. So that's why my sleeping schedule is getting little bit disrupted. So right now these days I go to bed at between 1 to 2 a.m. and I wake up at 8 a.m. actually. So after waking up, the first thing I do is I drink at least one glass of water, so that I will be able to get fresh more easily in washroom. So yeah, the first thing I do, I drink 1 liter of 1 glass of water, then I go to press in washroom, and I do brush. After that, I sit at least for 10 minutes in the balcony without any of the stimulations like mobile phones or any other electronic gadget. I just simply sit on my chair in balcony and just feel my thoughts, just relax with myself in, at that time. So after doing that, I do my breakfast and I go for college after doing my morning routine. So basically, my morning routine is is from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. actually right now, but I will make it from 7:30 to 9 actually, because at least you have to perform your morning routine at least 1 to 1.5 hours. You need to do some things that will help you, that will make you motivated to do your other remaining tasks of the day. So yeah, so basically my college usually runs from 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. and I need to take all the classes right now these days because my attendance is very low. And why my attendance is very low, I will tell you that thing as well. My attendance is very low because I arrived at college on 28th of August, and the college opened from 14th of July, but I arrived at 28th of July. So basically I have missed almost 12 to 13 days of complete classes. So that's why I have started from attendance here, basically on 28th. On the other hand, many students were already on 40% of attendance, 50% of attendance. So that was the reason my attendance was very low. And yeah, also I started going to college and I started attending the classes from 29th of July. And from 29th of July as well, I was not taking the complete classes. I was only taking half of the classes. I was taking classes till the lunch, and after that I was coming to my home because my mother was also saying that do not take the complete classes in the starting. You will be having pressure of your studies because you are still recovering from your illness. So these type of things. So yeah, that was the reason my attendance was very low. And right now my attendance is 37%. I have taken complete 2 days of classes yesterday and 2 days. So yeah, my attendance is increasing, and I will be able to reach at 50% of attendance at the end of I think 18th of August or 19th of August. So I will be ultimately able to appear in my sessional exams. So yeah, that's the thing that I want right now, that I will be able to reach 50% of my attendance and ultimately to appear in the CAE exams, the sessional exams, and scoring good in them. Because if you score good in sessional exams, you will be able to get more internal marks. And right now in this semester my main focus is to get good internal marks, because from the last 3 semesters, from the last 4 semesters actually, I am not getting any good internal marks, and that's the reason my SGPA is not increasing. My SGPA from the last 4 semesters is 7.1, 7.02 like this. So I want to take my SGPA at least 7.5. So for that I need to score good in internals. I need to score at least 25, 26, 27 or 28 marks out of 30 in the internals, and in practicals out of 50 I need to score at least 45 marks, 46 marks, basically above than 40 plus. So yeah, that's the main focus of mine, to score good internal marks, because I know that I can score good marks, I can score good in external, because it is completely in my hands. I will study properly, I will complete all the units, I will complete all the previous importance, and ultimately I will be able to score good in externals as well. So yeah, my main focus in this semester would be to score good in internals. And how will be I doing that? How will I achieve that? What are the things that I will need to do? There are things to more simple things. Just be regular in the classes, make at least maintain the attendance to 50 to 60%, 50 to 60%. After that, appear in all the three internals like CA1, CA2, CA3, and score good in them. At least score 50% in sessional in CAEs, and at least 60% in PUPs. So if you do only two of these things, you will be getting easily 25 plus marks out of 30. But still, the one thing I will do more is assignments. I will be submitting my assignments as well in this semester. I haven't submitted my assignment from the last, I think, 2 semesters. I submitted it in first semester only. I haven't submitted in second semester as well. So I am not submitting my assignments from the last 3 semesters, but in this semester I will be submitting my assignments as well. So I will be submitting my assignments. I will be maintaining my attendance from 50% to 60% at least. And the one thing more that was I was telling, yeah, I will be scoring good in sessional, in like CAE and PUPs. And yeah, so if I do these 3 things, I will be able to get 25 plus marks easily in every subject. And on the other hand, if I talk about the practicals, then I need to complete all the practicals. I need to check them from my teacher at time, and I will be easily able to get 40 plus marks if I do this thing in practical. So I will be focusing on these things, and yeah, I will be focusing on my academics and on my other skills as well, like DSA, data structure and algorithm, like my communication skills. Right now I'm talking to you on in camera. The main purpose of it is my communication skills, because I get nervous a lot when I am going to stage. But right now I need to change my perception that I get nervous a lot. Right now I need to eradicate that thought. Right now I will only think from today. I will only having thoughts in my mind that I am good public speaker. Whenever I go to stage, I speak good, I speak properly. I can speak in front of 10 people, in front of 50 people, in front of 100 people. I don't get nervous at all. So that is the mindset that I need to carry from today, from right now. And ultimately, what will I notice? I will notice that my communication, my public speaking and my communication is getting improved day by day. If I do this thing only, if I change my mindset only. So, and yeah, other than that, I am practicing as well. I am making videos. I am talking every day in English on different topics. I talk to my roommate as well. I talk to my friends as well in English, and I talk to alone as well in English. So yeah, that's the thing. Thank you. I think it's almost 9 minutes, so I need to stop the video right now. It was supposed to be 5 minutes long, but it has gone to 9 minutes. So thank you. Today I have only talked about my morning routine. From tomorrow I will be talking about my afternoon routine, my college routine, my evening routine, and my night routine, and the topic will be finally completed.